and you have come to Fire Dragon Friday. We always do these love and romance weekly readings and forecasts for the week ahead on our Friday. Friday is a Venus ruled day. So, guys, if you're doing readings for love, rituals, or spell work, or candle magic for love, this is the best day to do it. We are also in a waxing moon cycle. Very exciting, which means that there's greater progress, greater momentum. The energy is higher. It's going towards the direction of getting things manifested. Venus, our planet of love and romance, has moved into Taurus over this past week. And so this is really bringing in a lot of nice, earthy, grounded, stable energy to our love life as well. If you have not watched the more in-depth love readings that I did for the Venus in Taurus celebration, definitely go watch those. It was a very long live stream. We sat for about 4 hours, but we did, more in-depth love readings for the entire cycle of Venus and Taurus. Whereas our Fire Dragon Fridays, like tonight, are a little bit shorter, a little more quick and sweet, because these are just for the week ahead and the energies for the week ahead. The Venus and Taurus live was a little more intense, a little more in depth. So if you're looking for even more from these readings, yes, those were great. They were really, really good, guys. And I definitely recommend. There's timestamps on there for all of them. And Venus will be in the sign of Taurus until May 10th. It started on April 14th. It will be there till May 10th. So that is what those readings are for. Right now, we have quite a lot of energy sitting in the 7th house where I am. We have a Libra rising, which is awesome, because here I am. I'm sitting on the East Coast. If you're on the American East Coast, this is the energy that you will have coming into here too. So let's take a check at our astrology for the evening. So this is, we're going to look at a little bit of the week ahead. I believe Mars actually might be changing sign this week. Let me grab my ephemeris real quick to see what Mars is doing this week, because it looks like he's ready to shift on up. And we're just going to let people come into the chat, get situated. We're usually here for about 2 hours, so anybody who's brand new to the channel, that's usually about how long we go. And I will be doing a read for each 12 of the zodiac signs, starting with Aries, going all the way down through Pisces. So let's take a peek. I'm just going to check what Mars is doing this week. Okay, Mars is moving into Cancer on the 24th. So actually it'll be the day after next Friday. Okay, so that's not happening just yet. So let's go ahead. Hey there, Moonchild, Markers, David. I don't know who else is here, but thank you for being here. So here's our astrology for the week. Hey there, Krista, good to see you. So we're starting out, this is our last couple of days, guys, with the sun in the sign of Aries. So we will be moving into the sun sign in Taurus after this weekend. So, party it up while you can, while we've still got some of that fiery Aries energy in the house, because that will be shifting up to that more grounded, rooted, earthy energy after this weekend. So this is the last couple of days of the sun season in Aries. So we also have Mercury moving out of Aries as well this week. That will be shifting into the sign of Taurus as well. So this is going to change things up quite a bit, because we are shifting out of a lot of energy in Aries that we had for the last couple of weeks. And we are moving into the sign of Taurus. We are heading into Taurus season properly this week. And I will say that that definitely changes the energy. I would say that Aries, of course, is a very strong masculine sign. It is ruled by Mars, and so it has a lot of, it's aggressive, assertive, spontaneous, dynamic, fiery. So it brings a lot of action, which we have definitely been experiencing. There's been a real need to take action in a lot of areas of life. So when it shifts up to the second sign of Taurus, Aries is the first sign, Taurus is the second, it moves into the realm of manifestations, right? Aries is taking action, Taurus is manifesting those things. Taurus is a feminine sign versus a masculine sign, and it is also ruled by Venus. So it does have a very, very feminine, loving, sensual nature. Taurus has the most finely aligned senses of the zodiac, and so they enjoy things that taste good, smell good, feel good. They're very much into the tangible aesthetics, and so that's a very important part of Taurus energy. But it is a manifester, it is earthy. It's a great time to start planting those seeds in the ground and seeing the benefits that they reap over time. Venus being in Taurus now is a great place. It's one of the places where Venus is in its dignity, and so it is a very nice place for Venus. Even if it's a little challenging for you, like if you happen to be an Aquarius or a Leo and it's squaring your sign, it's still a very grounding, balancing energy. So it's not a bad thing, guys. We do have a lot of square action happening, and that's simply because we are getting these squares, like I said, you know, like Aquarius energy. That Taurus energy is going to square Saturn, but not for very long, because it will be moving pretty quickly out of that aspect this week. So don't worry too much about that. I would say that if you find any challenge in love, it's usually has to do with kind of a mindset, or the way that people's value structure is. It's like what's really important to them versus what's really important to you. Those kind of things may come up quite a bit. So don't be surprised if that is, you know, part of the discussion that happens this week. I'm actually going to turn in my ephemeris and give you a couple of solid dates that some of these planetary actions are happening as well. So yes, Venus entered Taurus on the 14th this passing week. Sun will be going into Taurus on Monday, and that's the 19th. So that will be happening at 4:33 p.m. Eastern time. You know, so adjust that to whatever, you know, your timing is. On the same day, Mercury is also going into Taurus. So we have the Sun and Mercury going into Taurus on Monday the 19th. We might have to have a planet party. We might have to have a planet party here on the channel on Monday night. Because that's a couple of big planets moving on into their next sign. And so then the next thing that of course happens on Friday the 23rd is that we have Mars moving into the sign of Cancer. And I would say, you know, Mars has been in Gemini now since, let's see, how long has he been there? Mars usually takes about 6 to 8 weeks in a sign. So let's see, how long have we been sitting with that? That was a good action too when Mars went into Gemini. It was a welcome change from it being in Taurus. I know that because it was really kind of stuck. It was sticky. Yeah, so Mars has been in the sign of Gemini since March 5th. Yeah, since March 5th, and it will be shifting into the sign of Cancer on the 23rd, very early in the morning. For some of you, it will be the 24th next week. So a lot of good motion, a lot of good energy changing, a lot of things moving on up. I will say I like this shift of Mars going into Cancer, because Cancer and Taurus get along very well, and so that really bodes well for relationships and social interactions. But I will also say that Mars going into the sign of Cancer is extremely moody, guys. It's a very moody place, so don't be surprised if during the time of Mars being in Cancer you experience lots of mood swings, ups and downs and all around, so just be aware of that. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to get into our tuning forks here. We're going to get some sonic vibration. We are going to burn some sage and some sweetgrass to clear the space. And if you have not been here before, thank you so much for joining in. If you have not yet done so, hit that subscribe button, join the dragon family. Also, be sure to give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button. Let me know you enjoy the content here. And if you are interested in a personal reading with me, if you would like to get in deeper to your personal astrology and influences, you can contact me via email or text message. I have those numbers and info up in the description box down below. If you're interested in any of the card decks that I use, you can feel free to drop a question. I usually do try to put up links to those because I know people like to know what kind of cards I'm using. And If you're interested in making a donation to the channel, you can use the live chat, like during the live, you can use the super chat option here on YouTube, or I do have a PayPal me link as well posted in the description box. So I think that's all my info. Let's go ahead and burn the sweetgrass. We're going to get some cleansing, clearing around our space here tonight. Always love the sweetgrass, guys. If you've never tried it before, check some out. I usually am able to find it on Etsy. That's the best place. It smells so good, and it's very, very cleansing, clearing. And we're also going to do some good classic sage here. All right, sorry, dragon. We're going to cleanse our space. Cleanse myself and my dragon claws. Cleanse the dragons. And you as well out there, sending that through the waves on over. All right, and I am going to clear the cards too. I'm going to just wave those in that smoke. Always like to cleanse the cards. Very nice. I hope you all have had a great week out there. I've been sleeping a lot. This Aries energy got my goat self tired. It's been a great week though. Like, it's been great. Hey, pigeon lady. Oh my gosh, good to see you, hon. Yes, Peter Kane. He's a great guy. He's a Taurus. He was here for the live stream for Venus and Taurus, of course. He was checking out his forecast, but he was very kind to share that video with his followers. So I've actually had my subscriber count go up for the first time in a little while, because a lot of his folks came and joined, and that was really nice of him to do that. Hey there, Mary. Good to see you. Good to see you. So let's do our tuning forks. Let's get into those. I've got the Venus fork. Yes, more baby dragons. Yes. His birthday is May 11th, and yours is the 16th. Happy birthday, Pigeon. Happy birthday to all the Taurus folks. Big happy birthday as well to all the Aries folks that had a birthday, or maybe celebrating one in the last couple days of the Aries season. Yeah, Mooney's was her birthday was this passing weekend, so we've had lots of birthdays in here lately. Yeah, little dragons everywhere. Little dragonlings. Little snaplings. That's what I call them. When I was a little dragon, I was a snapling, because dragons like to snap. So tonight I will be using these tuning forks. This is the Earth fork vibration. This is the Venus fork, and this is the heart chakra fork. I do like to use these for love readings, because they are Venus aligned, heart chakra aligned, and we are also stepping into Venus in an Earth sign. So this is just some good vibes to put out there, again, to clear the space and kind of get her brain ready, get her intuition ready. Those feel great. Those feel so great. That one goes right to the heart. I swear those go right to the heart. They really do. All right, guys. Let me wipe my nose. You know I'm sniffling again today. You know, because we've been doing the yard work and the lawnmower, and it is definitely allergy time right now. There's so much up in the air. All right, guys, so let's start out with our first sign of the night. Let's start out with Aries. Hello to all the Aries out there. A big happy birthday or happy belated birthday to all my Aries folks who have had a birthday or will be celebrating one very soon, or maybe even tonight. So let's look into your love life for the week. Let's take a peek. Let's see what you have got coming up as your main themes going on for this week ahead. Dear angels, spirits, guides, and guardians, please show us what you have for Aries in this week ahead. Any messages and guidance they should be aware of for their highest good in love. Please show us Aries. Ooh, Aries, you are on fire this week. Check out that dragon card coming out in the Chinese oracle. Ooh, that's extra luck, extra charisma, extra dynamic energy for you. And a big reason that I think that this is very empowering for Aries is because the dragon in the lunar cycle is aligned with the Western sign of Aries. So me being a dragon, funny enough, I was born in the dragon year and a dragon hour, and so I do have a lot in common with Aries. A lot of the time I really resonate with that Aries energy because it aligns with that Western sign. So I would say that this is very lucky. The dragon card is always a big sign of luck, expansion, good fortune, greater optimism and vitality. And for you, Aries, I feel that that's especially energizing because of that connection between your Western sun sign and that Eastern lunar sign. I think that's a beautiful connection. So yay, very exciting to see that come out. First card of the night is a dragon card. On fire, Dragon Friday. Yes. All right, let's get into your tarot, y'all. Let's see what we've got in the Angel Wisdom Tarot for you, Aries. We're going to start out with 3 and clarify with the Green Witch Tarot. Wow, what a week. What a week. What do you wish for? What do you hope for? Aries, your first card out is the Star. That's Aquarius energy, and it is also the hopes and dreams, the potential of all of those things to become manifest and real. So we are really starting out with some power cards for you, Aries. My goodness, have faith that the future is bright. This is the potential of dreams coming true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, and the light at the end of the tunnel. So let's clarify that Star for you. And we have the 8 of Cups. Ooh, Aries. I think that this positive new beginning and wish fulfillment comes about as a result of you having let go of something, walked away from something that was no longer emotionally or spiritual fulfilling. That's that 8 of Cups. So to me, that's like, you know, taking off when you see that, like, you know what, I put my energy and time into this, but maybe it's not quite what I was looking for. I'm really looking for the 9 of Cups, not the 8. And so you make this decision to keep going because to me, you know, the 8 of Cups is continuing that emotional or spiritual journey. And you know what you really want. It's that high ideal. You want the Star. You don't want the 8 of Cups. In the center, we have Renewal. This is the same as the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. So it is a Pluto-ruled card, has that Scorpio energy about it. It's very transformative. I always say that this is like the higher vibration of the Death card. It's the higher manifestation of that because the Death card is like the actual death, the transformation, the change. But the Renewal, the Judgment, this is the rebirth. This is the resurrection. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So review the past with compassion. Time to head in this new direction. I'm getting chills, y'all. I am getting, for real, like goosebumps reading this. This is clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. I feel like you have really left behind something big, Aries, either this week or in the past, and it's starting to really crystallize for you. It's really starting to manifest and make a lot more sense. Yeah, look at this. The World Tree, the World card is clarifying judgment. So this is a huge conclusion. Saturn energy on the World card. So to me, it is lessons learned. It's old cycles completed, big doors closing. It's the last card of the major arcana cycle. So it really is like you have come full circle. You're ready to go beyond. This is awesome. And did I say you were looking for that Nine of Cups? Look at what our third card is, Aries. Nine of Cups, because you're looking for the true wishes, the true desires coming true. Wow, it's a magical time of life right now. There's a lot of faith that all will be well here. Oh, big change of fortune this week, maybe, Aries. Not just in love, but in life. My goodness, this is so empowering. What a great way to start the night. Yes, and our King of Cups. Yes, yes, because the wishes and the fulfillment is the King of Cups. It's like, I don't just want a snack. I want the whole dinner. I want the whole thing. The King of Cups is Cancerian energy, and it is also big and heart healing. It is so heart healing. And so to me, this is making good decisions, wise decisions from the heart space, from the emotional center here, Aries. I am so happy for you with this reading. Oh, and look what's on the bottom, y'all. The Empress card. Hello, Taurus. Hello, Taurus energy there with that Venus rulership. I feel like there's so much empowering. Two of Swords, you will be making some decisions. Yes, you will be making some decisions. You'll be making some choices this week. So let's get an affirmation on this. What a nice read for this week ahead, babe. Nature, yes, the energy of nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for your soul and healing for you. Oh, yes, definitely get out in nature. We're stepping into this beautiful Taurus time. Taurus is connected with the earth, with nature, and really that's going to help heal and ground you. That's what I really feel with that too, is that you will be you know, really healed by, you know, tapping into that earthy energy. So Aries, I'm very happy for you. I think that, and hey, you know, if you're, these are for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, or in a separated situation, no matter what it is. So Aries, if you've got a honey pie already, take them to the ocean. Go on a picnic. Do something out in the woods. That would be very fun and very healing for both of you. Yeah. That would be very positive, very positive. So, you know, or you might be meeting, you know, go out and be in nature. You might be meeting somebody out in the world, in the woods, in the natural environment, at the beach, you know, somewhere like that. Yes. Oh my goodness, Aries, what a great read. Thanks for starting us out in an awesome way tonight. Oh, that was a funny troll there, Moonchild. I don't think I've ever had one of those before. That's like the religious one that's like, it's a fraud and only God knows. It's like, who do you think we're talking to? Who do you think we're talking to, y'all? We're talking to the divine. We are talking to spirit. We know that the tarot isn't the end all be all. We know that. We know that. But it's so much fun. I always trust in spirit. I always trust in the divine to bring things out. Yes. Oh, he was Mary. That's funny. I guess he's on fire. He's on fire. Little does he know, I like grew up in the church and I know the Bible really, really well. Little do they know. Jesus is just all right with me. Yeah, you know, Jesus is up there shaking his head at these folks like, oh my God, that's so not, it's like, I feel bad for Jesus all the time. I do. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry for these folks. I'm sorry about them. I can't do nothing with them either. It reminds me of that Eddie Izzard stand-up comedy, the thing when he was like talking about, it's like Jesus is telling God, look, I went down there, you know, they're crazy down there, they broke up into groups, you know, I can't, you know, there are all these different groups now, I don't know what to do with them. Hilarious, hilarious. Oh my goodness. So anyway, yeah, those folks are funny. So Sebastian, good to see you in the chat. Hadn't seen you in a little bit. Good to see you back. Always good to see my folks. I think Ethereal was in here too. I don't know if I saw her earlier, but I did a really great reading with her last night. Was really super fun. She's an awesome gal. So let's get into our next sign, folks. Let's get into Taurus. Taurus, happy big birthday coming up for you. And also happy Venus in your sign. If you have not watched your forecast for Venus and Taurus, we did a long live stream and we really got into some deep elements. Very, very nice. So Taurus, I feel like we are in a good track for you. We're stepping into the sun sign, going into your sign on Monday the 19th. Venus, your ruling planet, is in your own sign, so that is a very happy place for it to be indeed. And so I feel like that's a very positive direction for you in love and in relationships. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you have coming up for Taurus for this week. What are their weekly forecast and guidance? Things that they need to be aware of? Please show us Taurus. Okay, family elements. Family elements are very, very strong for you this week, Taurus. So, you know, it may be a situation where your family or theirs is influencing the overall situation, and you may have to kind of take that into consideration. They may have kids, you may have kids. It may be a blended family kind of situation where there's a lot of dynamics to kind of work through, and it may be the thing that helps, you know, inform you and give you more information. Now, these are general readings, so they are for whether you're single, coupled, in separation, whatever the situation is. So I would take that, you know, for your personal situation. You may say, well, you know, I see the way that, you know, maybe you hadn't been dating this person very long, and you say, well, I see the way they interact with their family, whether it's positive or negative, and that really tells me something about this person, right? It's, you know, it's that kind of thing that can come up. Like I said, take it for your personal situation, because that is a big part of what's going on for you this week is the family. It might be a good time as well to get out and do something with your mutual families if you are already in a relationship situation. Or you may just be spending more time with your family this week. You may meet somebody while you're out and about with your family. That is the way it could happen for some of my singles. So let's get into your tarot for the week. Also, this could be deepening a relationship. You know, you might be with somebody that you're going, you know, they really are like my family member. You know, I want to take this relationship to the next level. Woo. Yeah, a lot of energy in these cards tonight. Woo, woo, woo. Ooh, look at this. Very interesting. There's a little bit of mirroring going on with that Aries read, just a little bit. We are starting out with the 9 of Cups. So you really are focused very much this week on your wish fulfillment. What feels right to you? What feels the best to you? You know, to me, there's always this little element of, I don't know if I'd call it dissatisfaction, but there's a little bit like it's more of a feeling like I'm not going to be satisfied till I get what I truly want, need, and desire. Just like for Aries, we went from the 8 to the 9, right? The 8 of Cups is leaving behind what's not fulfilling. The 9 of Cups is going, you know, towards what is fulfilling, what the true wishes and desires are. You know, so that is really about you just saying, you know, I want to pick what's right. I want to choose the thing that's best for me. It is a wishes coming true kind of card, but it tells you don't get complacent about your own, you know, situation, Taurus. It may take action, and it may take continued action. So don't just sit back and wait for it to necessarily fall on you. You do have to take part in manifesting it. And we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. So Taurus, definitely a place where you're thinking about this or they're thinking about this. Shall I go offer Taurus my cup of love? Or you're thinking, should I offer them my cup of love? Who is the right one for me to give that offering to? But there's definitely this idea of, you know, motion, attraction, Knight of Cups can be a very seductive energy. It can sometimes be a little bit of a player, not always, but sometimes. In this position, I think it's more to the point that you or them are really, you know, kind of dreaming a little bit about what that love offer is going to be, or how to, you know, give or accept it. That's really where you're at. And yes, your ideals are very high in love right now, as they should be, Taurus. You have the Star card right in the center. That is that strong Aquarian energy. It is very true. It's the, you know, dreams coming true, dreams and wishes being fulfilled. What do I feel about this reading? This is like, you know, all the good things that you want to come true, all the positive things that you want to see manifest. Like I said about the Star for Aries, you know, this is the end of challenging times. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. So you may have been in a real struggle for a while, Taurus, when it comes to your love life or what to do in relationships. And so this is really coming out as like, this could be a week that, you know, you really get a lot of illumination and freedom and liberation from those worries. Oh my goodness, King of Cups. King of Cups, y'all. So this is to me making good decisions in love, making wise decisions with your heart. Beautiful, beautiful. And we started out with the 9. Guess what we've got? The 10. This is the ultimate wish fulfillment. This is the full deal coming full circle. To me, if you are involved or interested in an Aries, this is some interesting mirroring, because Aries had the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So it's like this continuation of, you know, moving forward to really the ultimate bliss, you know, that rainbow of happiness coming through. We talked about the family card. The 10 of Cups many times brings in that happy family energy, right? And so it really is that happily ever after, emotional contentment, loving relationships with your romantic partner, with your kids, with their kids, people you can trust. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Taurus. And look at that. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune is coming out here because you are expanding your mind into this bigger reality, into what could be possible, instead of seeing things in limiting, small, you know, like, oh, you know, living at the minimum. You know, this is like, I want to live at the maximum. I want to be here for this big, big blessing, the big stuff coming through, the really, really nice, you know, happily ever after outcome. This is Jupiter energy. And also I would say that you have got, you know, your own sign represented in that Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has all of our fixed signs in it. It has Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So you also have, you know, a little bit of a stake in that energy as well. Let's see what's on the bottom of these decks for you, Taurus. Ooh, we got the Renewal. We got the Judgment. This is Phoenix from the ashes. This is resurrection, life coming back full circle. We've got the Page of Swords. So brand new thoughts, brand new energy, brand new messages coming back and forth, Taurus. I think this will be a week of communication as well as making good emotional decisions. But there's a lot of water here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could even be dealing with another Taurus. Heaven help us when 2 Taurus get together. Will they ever make a decision and move forward? They're like, I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn too. Let's get you an affirmation here on this. Positive work outcome. Nice. So to me, consistent efforts will bring rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. Yeah, this actually would be a good week to make purchases, because with Venus in Taurus and the moon in a waxing position, yeah, if you're considering buying something, this is a good week for it actually. But this also tells me that when it comes to love and romance, it's like, don't give up, Taurus. Keep at it, because it's like, if you work at this, the outcomes are very positive. This is actually, I mean, these cards are incredibly good. These are just incredibly good cards. They really are. Like, I mean, these are just hot. These are excellent. And I really feel like you're standing strong in what you really want out of love, and what you really, truly, what your goals are. The 9 of Cups, Those are the wishes, those are the hopes for the future, what you really want, the wishes to come true. Star, same deal. End of difficult times and positive outcomes coming through. Then you had that Ten of Cups, which is just the ultimate bliss, you know, the wish fulfillment. Beautiful energy. It's really, really good. Amazing. Yeah. So yeah, so similar to Aries. There's a real similarity. So Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, or Taurus if you're dealing with an Aries, I would definitely pay attention to those two readings. Absolutely pay attention to those because they almost were a continuation of each other. A lot of mirroring going on. Same cards. We had the Star, we had the Nine of Cups, we had the Renewal or Resurrection. Interesting. Very interesting, y'all. It's always surprising, but in a good way. Hey, Silver Star. Hey, Gwen. Thanks for hanging with us, Pigeon Lady. Thanks for hanging with us. Bird is the word. Ooh, Silver Star. That's a nice energy there. Nice. Yeah, if you've got both some Aries and some Taurus, that's interesting. Oh yeah, there you go, Ethereal. There's that Aries-Taurus connection. All right, let's see what we've got for Gemini. Hope my twin stars are doing great out there, my little Geminis. Hey there, Ms. Mindful. Good to see you in the chat, honey. Great to see you. Been missing ya. I wish, oh, this has been a busy, busy week. The days I haven't been working, I've been just bone exhausted. So it's been a little nutty. This Aries action just, hopefully the Taurus energy is gonna smooth it down, smooth it down. All right, so Gemini, let's see what we have. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Geminis out there. Whatever messages and guidance you have for their highest good in their love and romance life this week ahead, please show us Gemini. Aw, very nice, Gemini. We got the love card, so you are definitely on track for some love energy. I also have to think about a little Pisces action when I see this card because we have the two fish going back and forth. So there could be a Pisces in your life, Gemini, or this is a feeling that love is a little bit dreamy, sometimes a little confusing, sometimes a little bit imaginative and musical, but that's a beautiful card to get in there because we have the koi fish, you know, which is about longevity. It's about good luck in love. So very nice way to start your reading out, Gemini. Let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we have got for you for this week ahead. Please show us our Geminis. Let's start out with 3. Ooh, okay, some fire action going on. A little fire, a little bit of thinking. There's a little bit of tussle energy starting your week out this week, Gemini. With the 5 of Wands, we definitely have a little bit of conflict or frustration. Sometimes this is just having it out with your significant other or somebody that you're dating or somebody that you're seeing. This is a little fiery. It's a little fiery. I don't always say that the 5 of Wands is a bad thing, because this can be just those conflicts that need to come out. Sometimes it's just like, you know, you've got to get things off of your chest and you've got to say what you really feel. So it's not a problem if you're standing up for yourself and you're really putting things out there. Because to me, the 5 of Wands, it can be conflict, but it's also those sparks of connection. It's also those sparks of interconnection. So let's clarify that for you, Gemini. What are these tussles about? Ooh, making some decisions. Gemini. So for my single Geminis, you may be making a decision between several people. You might be saying, well, I'm not sure which one I really want to be serious about. It's causing you a little bit of stress or frustration, but you definitely have to make a choice. 2 of Swords is all about making that choice, and it's not always the most fun. It's like there's maybe been a little procrastination, you know, but it's time to deal with it. It's time to deal with it, and you're going to feel so much better when you do. If you're already committed, if you're already in a relationship, this could be a week where the tussle comes between you from having to make some decision. Like there's some choice that you have to make together, and you have to figure out how to bring two maybe different opinions into harmony. So that's a big one. Right in the center, we have the King of Swords. This is Aquarius energy, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Libra too. I could see that as well, Gemini. But this is that definite making a good plan, master strategist. The King of Swords makes very good decisions from that logical, cool-minded perspective. So this is definitely making a plan, having something that you're working on. Communicate clearly. It's this unemotional communication, right? So sometimes, you know, in love, especially, you might feel that they're being kind of cool or detached. They might be feeling that way a little bit about you, but I think where it really is coming from is there's some decision making or some planning that's trying to be, you know, made. And so you're really working on that and working from that more logical place rather than an emotional place. And the Nine of Pentacles, yes, you are doing what's right for you. For my single Geminis, this is a very empowering combination. So if you are single Gemini, this is beautiful. This to me is you making good decisions about your future, enjoying your power, enjoying your energy, and really feeling the abundance of being very truly yourself, very authentically yourself. If you're in a relationship situation, I feel like both of you might be working very hard, or one of you is working very hard, and you're really putting a lot of effort into strengthening your position. And that's actually going to help your relationship, right? So even if they feel like, oh, Gemini's not around very much, I wish I could see them more, they're always at work, they're getting all this stuff done, or vice versa, you're feeling that way about them. This could be a thing where just remember, it all comes back to love. It all comes back to love this week. And really, they're trying and you're trying to strengthen yourself so that you come from a greater position of strength. Look at the Strength card. That's our last card of the initial three. So this is personal power and assertiveness, putting that across with kindness. And I really think that the more compassion that you can bring into the situation, it's going to help balance and strengthen your relationship or potential relationships going forward. Very strong Leo energy. Ooh, yeah, Ace of Wands. So it really does give you a nice, bright, brand new beginning future. It re-energizes your relationship life and your heart center. So I do like the way that this reading feels and the outcome. But honestly, this feels like you, Gemini, this week, you or your significant other or both are really making a lot of moves to strengthen yourselves up on a personal, individual level. And when you both do that, it strengthens up the relationship as a whole. Very, very nice. Could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Libra, or a fire sign on this. That's what I feel. Could be a Virgo too. Virgo or Pisces. Oh my goodness, look at this on the bottom, Nine of Pentacles yet again. So this came up twice in your reading. That really does reinforce to me yet again, Gemini, that if you are single, you are kind of single and loving it. You're like rocking your mojo like nothing else this week. You're feeling very good about yourself. And if you are in a relationship, you're really taking some time to work on you, to work on your career or the things that you truly want to manifest. Look at that Ten of Cups, though, on the bottom. To me, it all gets back to the love. Don't worry too much this week if you feel a little detached or your partner feels a little detached, because what I feel is that both of you are working on yourselves as individuals to strengthen this up, because the Ten of Cups is that ultimate bliss and a happy ending in the relationship. So don't worry too much. Work on yourself. Let them work on themselves. You know, that's a very loving energy. Don't tussle too much about it. It's not worth it, I think. If you've got to make a decision, then just come together on that from a very cool, rational perspective. You know, let's work on this. How can we both get what we want? That's what I would advise. So let's get an affirmation for you, Gemini. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, a little jealousy. Oh, a little jealousy. Could be them jealous of you. Could be you jealous of them a little bit. So watch who you trust with personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. That's what I'm saying. I would really kind of either stick to myself this week, or I would just only confide in the people that you know you can trust. Because there could be people that are not the best intended around you or your relationship or your partnership who might be causing unnecessary drama. You might be a little jealous of their time away, or they might be of yours. Just saying, just saying that. Be sensitive to that, but don't indulge it too much with too much like messy emotion, right? Yeah. So that's what I'd say about that one, Gemini. But great read. This is very nice. It really shows a lot of personal development of your own energy and your partner, prospective partner does. Let's get into our next sign. That was a good one. Do. All right, let's see what we've got for our Cancer folks coming up. Hello, Cancer. How are you doing? Mars is going to be moving into your sign actually next Friday. That will be happening. So Cancer, you're getting definitely some energizing going on this week. And I would also say that this shift into Taurus is very helpful for you as well, because it's very supportive to you this week. So let's see what we've got for you for our weekly forecast in love and relationships. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Cancers out there. Show us whatever guidance or information they need most for their highest good in love and romance. Whether they are single, coupled, and separation, no matter what their situation may be. Okay, children. And Cancer, children are a very big element in a lot of Cancer folks' life, because you are a mothering, nurturing sign. And so in your love life, you may be dealing with your children or theirs. There may be some nurturing. If you don't have actual children involved in the relationship dynamic, this could be doing some inner child work, kind of getting to the heart of things that trigger you in relationships, and getting into what you truly desire when it comes to home or family going forward in the future. Very, very nice. Oh, let's get into your tarot, Cancer. Let's see what we've got for you. Wow, interesting dynamic here. All right, so we are starting out with the Two of Wands. This is brand new beginnings, brand new doors of opportunity opening, very strong Aries energy. So it really does have that feeling of vitality and energy coming up. You might be considering moving. You might be considering a new home. Many times this is partnering up with someone else who shares your dreams. So if you already are in a relationship, Cancer, y'all might be very much working towards, some kind of big future goal, and really, putting all that out there and thinking about the plans for that. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It's happening rapidly. This is rapid movement. Quick new beginnings this week. You may be, for single Cancers, you may be seeing a lot of people, or a relationship that might have just been moving somewhat slowly suddenly starts to pick up with a lot of momentum and movement. You could be dealing with a Leo or a fire sign, because we got a lot of fire energy already. Could be an Aries. Could be a Leo, could be Sagittarius, but we have the Sun card coming up in the center of this. This is beautiful energy. I feel a lot of like fresh, brand new beginnings here. It's a time of great joy, success, a return of optimism, a return of childlike joy and wonder always comes in with that Sun card as well. It's the most positive card in the tarot. Very, very, very positive beginnings. And Queen of Athames, ooh, Libra energy. So this is to me about cutting things out that no longer bring you joy, things that don't bring you happiness. If you happen to be in a relationship that's not making you happy, you might be kicking them out this week, and it really brings your happiness and your optimism back up in a big, big way that you didn't even expect. But overall, this is a very positive read. So I feel like the more positive side of this is that you really choose to let go of something that was holding you back in the past, Cancer. Like I said, for some of you, you could be doing some inner child work, and it might really positively not only impact you on a personal level, but also, of course, all your personal relationships or your love life. Going into the last card we're pulling is the Hermit, another powerful card. Very strong Virgo energy, of course, on this. This is all about your personal healing, growth, and truth. So you are very much in that focus of doing some personal healing. This could be taking some time to meditate, getting some meaningful solitude, you know, really taking some time to just heal from the inside out. The Hermit is also about seeking your personal truth. Very strong personal truth kind of card. So you might be hanging out a little bit, but you know, this is an interesting dynamic because we have the Three of Cups here. So even though I think that you're going to be a little bit more introverted this week, the people that you do want around you are the ones that you really trust. Your good friends, good family members, people that you really can celebrate with and enjoy that positive energy, because there is a lot of positive energy on this reading. Absolutely. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Like I said, I think you're kicking out some negative energies from your past. We've got the Seven of Swords. So I really do feel like, you know, energy vampires, narcissists, people that, you know, just take and don't give back. Those are the kind of people that I feel like you're letting go of. Yeah. Or the kind of situations. I mean, this is more specific, but I could even see some Cancer folks may have like adult children or grown children that might be kind of like really sucking on their time or energy, and you kind of say, look, honey, you're an adult now, you've got to grow up, and you detach from that a little bit. That's more specific just for some of you. On the bottom again, guess what's coming up? Two of Wands. Two of Wands and Two of Wands came up both times in this reading. So that's brand new beginnings. You might really be thinking about moving, either on a personal level for single Cancers, but if you're in a relationship with someone, you may be thinking about, you know, y'all go, we need a bigger place, or we need a smaller place, or we need, you know, we just want to get out of here. There could really be those talks going on this week. If you're separated or in a long distance relationship, this could be that feeling like, you know what, we're finally ready to move and be closer to each other. Yeah. Let's get an affirmation on this for you, Cancer. Yeah, love life is coming up very strongly for this week. So affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by good decision making this week. Yeah, so make good choices, communicate what you want, because I feel like this is something where you really got to talk out those future plans so that they don't become a problem. It doesn't turn into a conflict. It turns into something that makes you both really happy instead. Or just makes you happy. That's important. That's very important. All right. And thank you, Francisco, for joining the chat. I saw you in there. All right. Leo, I hope you all are doing great out there. Good to see my lions and lionesses this week. I hope you are doing fabulous. Let's see what we have got for you in your love life this week ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Leos out there for this week ahead. Whatever guidance and information they need for their highest good in their love and romance life, please show us our beautiful Leos. Ooh, Leo, hot stuff. We got a proposal energy coming in this week. So this could be taking your love life to the next level. This could be for anyone. These are, you know, general readings, so they're for singles, couples, people in separation, people in long distance relationships. But what I feel for you, Leo, is this is something stepping up. Like if you're a single Leo, this could be somebody asking you out. This could be that person you've been crushing on for a while, finally saying, hey, Leo, let's go do something. If you're already in a pretty stable or steady, you know, relationship, you could be actually proposing or being proposed to. You might be saying, you know, it's time for us to get a place together. It's time for us to do something that takes this relationship to the next level. So yeah, to me, this is a leveling up kind of energy, Leo, coming in this week. Very, very nice to see that. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we have got for you. I'm going to start out with 3 cards. And yes, keep in mind that these are for singles, couples, those in separation, whatever your situation is. So take them as they resonate to you, Leo. Oh, could be a reconciliation too coming in here. That could be part of that proposal energy. Like, will you come back to me, Leo? Will you give me a second chance? We've got the 4 of Pentacles starting out our week. So this to me is something that has been really close to your heart chakra. Like, this is something that you haven't been able to let go of, or they haven't been able to let go of you. You know, it's like, and there could be a little bit of nervousness, right? You know, there's a nervousness, and I think there always is a nervousness when somebody is proposing something to someone else, because there's always a little bit of that fear of rejection. Sure. So let's see what clarifies this. Why is this 4 of Pentacles here for our Leos? 2 of Pentacles, because they've been balancing and you've been balancing. Yeah, there's been a lot of balancing work here. Balancing the emotions, the head and the heart, work life, love life. There's been a lot of balance in between. Oh my goodness. But that's a good card. The 2 of Pentacles is really nice. It brings back a lot of joy in the journey, right? Right in the center, we do have the 6 of Cups, Leo. So I do feel like for some of you, this could be a reconciliation. This proposal coming in could be like, will you take me back? Will you give me a second chance? Do you want to see me again? You know, that could be a big thing that comes in, because this is a card that deals very directly with nostalgia. Very directly with nostalgia. We've got, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy on that one. We got a lot of earth energy on that 4 and that 2 of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. I also feel a little Sagittarius in that 6 of Cups. It's a little bit of that one too. Could be some Sagittarius who's been traveling around and they're going, things were just so much better with Leo. Why did I ever leave? What's wrong with me? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Getting unstuck. Getting unstuck. So Leo, I do feel like somebody has been in their head. Somebody's been worrying, anxious, can't sleep at all. Couldn't sleep at all last night thinking about my Leo. Oh my goodness. Either one of you. There's been a lot of stress, a lot of tension. I do feel like either you or the person you're dealing with has felt really held back, has felt really stuck or helpless, or the self-confidence has not been strong enough to like just get up the courage and say, hey, will you talk to me? Let's do something here. Wow. So to me, this is about getting unstuck. It's about getting unstuck and coming in with fresh new information, fresh new ideas, new communications, because the pages are always our messengers, and that's the Page of Swords. So this is bringing in lots of information, lots of new ideas. If you get a proposal of any nature this week, Leo, I think you'll really kind of think it over. Like, you're just sort of like, well, let me think about that. Let me review this. I don't think it's like you're going to immediately say yes to anything. I think you're like, let me review this. Let me look this over. I want to hear more. I want to know more about this. What are you asking me? Let's get a clarifier. What's this Page of Swords here for Leo? And we've got the 2 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is just new. This fresh new energy, fresh new proposal. Leo, I think that you're going to think about it though, because you or someone else is saying, let's start something new. So if you are the one making the proposal or the suggestion or the offer, don't feel bad if they think about it for a minute. And likewise, they shouldn't feel bad if you think about it for a minute, because it's like, whoa, that's a whole new door you're opening up in my world. That's a whole new door. Death of the ego. Yes, this is the devil card in the traditional deck. So this is all about letting go something that has held you back. Look at that, you know, Eight of Swords, the devil card. Somebody's been feeling trapped. Somebody's been feeling stuck. Somebody's been feeling like they don't have the freedom to move, or they don't have the confidence to move towards something. King of Cups on the bottom. It's partly because you or them both want to make wise decisions when it comes to love. Yeah. Big signs that we have on this would be, you know, Cancer, could be some Aries, air energy as well, water and fire, and earth. We have a little bit of everything, so this could be any sign, honestly. Could be any sign coming out here. Wow, let's get an affirmation on this, Leo. Future. Oh, yes, it is all about the future this week. Future plans, ideas for the future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Great social fun awaits. Wow, so the future is really interesting this week. It's all about what's coming up. Plans for the future. Travel could be part of it too. Whenever I see the Two of Wands, I always think about the potential for travel, you know, because somebody's either leaving home, changing home. Yeah, it said you might be hosting an overseas traveler, or somebody traveling. What did I say about that, Sagittarius, or somebody traveling back to see you? That could be a thing, Leo. That could be a thing. Moonchild. Are you okay, Moonchild? It's okay, I give myself goosebumps doing these two. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that blessing, Colin. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. You're gonna be okay, Moonchild. You're gonna be okay. I'll fax you over a glass of ice water or something. Yeah, that full moon's going to be great on the 26th. That's going to be our Scorpio full moon. That's a deep one. Deep, deep, heavy full moon. That's a passionate, intense one. Yeah. Very exciting. Yeah, I have our list of the full moon. The full moon of April is the pink moon, or the egg moon, named for the pink flowers that bloom in the early spring. Other names for this full moon include sprouting grass moon, fish moon, hare moon, like the bunny. And the Old English name is egg moon because of the birds, you know, having all the eggs. Ah, very interesting. Yeah, April's full moon. Very cool. I think it's going to be what they call a super moon too, because it's going to be in closer apogee to the Earth, so it'll look a little bigger. Yeah. Super moon in Scorpio. Goodness, is that going to bring the emotions, deep emotions, to the surface, or what? Wow. Very. Moonchild is a super moon right now. Moonchild, aren't you always a super moon? Aren't you always a super moon, baby? Oh my goodness, y'all. Good to see you, Ms. Mindful. I've been missing you so much. Hopefully next week. It's been a busy, busy time. I would say that April and May are also the busiest times for my eBay store, because I run an eBay store, and it's been very busy this week. Like, I can't believe how much busier. Like, I'm happy. I'm really happy about that. But, oh man, I'm like, whoa. Oh, yeah, it is a little extra super. Absolutely. All right, let's see what we've got for Virgo. Yes, please like the video if you haven't yet done so. Thank you for the reminder, Ethereal. Yeah, give it that dragon claw up. Click that like button. All right, Virgo, let's see how you are doing tonight. We are stepping into some really nice earth energy, you know, even more of it this week. This is really good for y'all. We've got Venus in the sign of Taurus, and we've got the Sun and Mercury moving into the sign of Taurus as well on Monday the 19th. So you are a fellow earth sign. This is very positive for you on the whole. Just, you know, not just in love, but in life in general, Virgo. Feels really, really good for you guys coming up. So let's see what we've got for your love and romance forecast for this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us our beautiful Virgos out there whatever they need to know, guidance and information for their highest good around their love and romance life. And this will be for anyone, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, or long distance. Take them as they resonate to you, Virgo. Ooh, Virgo's getting the proposal card too. Oh my goodness. And I shuffled those like a lot. Leo had this as well. So, you know, Virgo, if you're with a Leo or vice versa, you might want to check that reading out. I'm just saying. So this is a very strong card to me that always, you know, brings in that energy of taking a relationship to the next level. Whether it's, you know, having someone finally ask you out on that date, you finally asking them out, them, you know, maybe even proposing marriage. It could be that far if you're already in a solid, committed relationship. You know, getting a new house, getting married, all of that stuff comes up under that proposal energy. You know, this, if it's somebody that you're, you know, in separation from, this could be them saying, hey, will you give me another chance? Or you saying, will you give me another chance? So let's get into your tarot here, Virgo. This is an interesting way to start this out, especially for a love read. Wow. These are powerful cards, y'all. So the Chariot card is coming up. There's definite movement here. This is Cancer energy, very strong Cancer card. So that could bring in a Cancerian or a Cancer energy that you have. But this is rewards coming from hard work. This is a successful balance of your deep inner emotions and really moving forward as a result of that work and effort. It's determination, it's willpower. I always say, you know, the Chariot as well is learning, it's growth, it's success, it's accomplishment, coming out of stagnation. It's a really nice energy. And it really does relate to like the home, the family, all of that. And we've got the Seven of Athames. Ooh, the Seven of Swords. So, Virgo, what are you doing? Are you leaving behind somebody that hasn't been so good? Uh-huh. This to me, I mean, this to me looks like, you know, the Chariot is leaving behind some old kind of negative people. If it's a personal relationship, then you may be leaving that behind for a better offer because that proposal's coming and you're like, I got a better offer over here. And also I would say that this could be in your overall life, you know, this could be friends, family members that aren't very supportive of your relationship. And you're saying, you know what? I'm out of here. This is like, you got no time for energy thieves, vampires, narcissists. This is the kind of energy. Seven of Swords. It's all about somebody that starts trouble, isn't honest, takes something because they don't feel like they have enough to, you know, be enough for themselves. That's that kind of energy. Right in the center, we do have this Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy. So to me, Cancer, this is very, is another Cancerian energy. We've got Cancer, we've got Scorpio on this for you, Virgo. So to me, these signs both are very complementary to your energy. They are supportive. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio, but this to me says that you're being very you're being very discerning about your about your emotions and who you let in and who you give you know, that energy to. I could literally see this for some of you, not all, because this is general, but for some of you Virgos, I could even see you eloping, getting engaged or getting married or having a new relationship and just not even telling anybody else about it because you don't want to deal with any negativity. You don't want to deal with anybody putting it down or putting them down. And so you decide to keep it to yourself. You decide to keep it close to the heart. Ooh, and we've got the Queen of Wands. So nice, nice, you know, Leo energy. And I do feel like there's something emotional that makes you feel very empowered this week. It's like your self-esteem is really returning to you when it comes to love, when it comes to your heart center. You're really recreating yourself from the inside out, but you're not really telling anybody about it. Because that Queen of Cups, she's secretive. She's my Scorpio queen. She doesn't tell everybody everything right away. She's the queen that keeps a lid on that cup. She doesn't just let any old person come in and influence her. So outcome card is the Emperor card. There's some strong Aries energy on this. This is fiery, it's dynamic, it's really going after what you want, taking charge of a situation, stepping into a leadership role, and not letting other people influence you in some negative, bad way. This is wild. It's a lot of leadership feeling here to me. Oh, and listening to your intuition, Virgo. Very important. Virgo, you are more of a logic-based sign. You're more of an intellectual, logic-based kind of sign. And so this is that Pisces side. This is that opposite side of yourself that's saying, listen to your heart, listen to your spirit, pay attention to your intuition on the decisions that you make, because that's not going to guide you wrong. That's not going to steer you wrong. And if you don't feel like there's somebody that you should involve in your love life, keep them out. Keep them out. I really feel that for a lot of you, that is what this feels like. It feels like you're really moving forward beyond maybe negative family members, you know, that just are not very supportive to your life or your love life. And you're just like, you know what? My business is my business. If I get married, I'm just going to do it. I'm not even going to tell y'all. If you're going to be mean and start crap, I'm not even going to tell y'all. I'm going to go do what I want to do. I'm going to have fun. We're going to have a good life. Y'all can go be miserable and dig around in the dirt, whatever. Because look at that, 4 of Wands. Yes, honey, you guys are thinking about soulmate, twin flame, life partner, happy home, good stuff. That's what you're there for, and making plans about it with the King of Swords. Hello, somebody, Virgo. Yeah, that's powerful. It feels kind of specific to some people too. That it's sort of like, you know what? The haters can just go kick rocks. Trouble is those rocks kick back. Let's get an affirmation on this for y'all. Major life change. Hey, like kicking out some negative people from your life, Virgo? Haha. Time is right for major life changes as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. Yeah, I think you're removing something toxic from your life that has been affecting your love life. That's what I think. Yep. That's awesome. Awesome reading, Virgo. I like it. Because we know how some people can be, you know, and just because they're blood related doesn't mean they're our soul family. That's for sure. That's for sure. Hey there, Murray. Good to see you in the chat. You are on my radar. We'll set up your reading soon. Yep. You're one of the folks I got to get to this week. Coming up. It's been busy, so thank you for your patience. It's been very busy. Oh yes, ethereal. I know that. I know that for sure. There's people like that, absolutely, that are just really, they're here for lessons, but you know, I would say, and it's not like I'm not warring with most of my family, but I don't connect with them very much. Like, I just don't connect. We're like on two different planets. We're just diametrically opposed. So I really don't have a lot of interaction with blood relatives. Not much. Yeah. All right, guys. So let's get into our Libras. I don't know where Yu is. Hope my Libras are all doing good. All right, Libra, how are you guys doing? I hope you're awesome. I hope my Libras are doing fabulous. Libra, this is a good time of year for you. You know, we're shifting through that energy of Aries and into Taurus, you know, and that's some nice Venus ruled energy for you. So I do feel very, very good about you know, what's coming through for our Libras these days. I think a lot of things, a lot of corners are being turned in your life right now. So let's get into your love reading for the week. Let's see what your weekly forecast is. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us our beautiful Libras out there. Show us whatever messages and information they need for their highest good in their love and romance life this week ahead. And this is for anyone, whether you are single, coupled, separated, long distance relationship, no matter what your situation, take those as they resonate for you, Libra. Working, yes, I know, Libra, you are working. So work could be a big part of your relationship dynamic right now. They could be working quite a bit. You could be working quite a bit this week. So don't take it too personal. This could also say that it is time to work on your relationship, Libra. It's time to really dig in and do what it takes to really truly connect on a deeper level, get to know each other better. You know, if you're in a situation where you're trying to kind of, you know, reconcile something, this could be doing the work of going to counseling or therapy together to really heal some things and get communication flowing in a better direction as well. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what's coming up this week for our Libras. Yeah, I do. I feel, oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Ah, starting out with our Seven of Swords. So Libra, I feel that there is something that you or them or both of you have got to be very honest about. This is a week where I feel like you're really clearing a lot of junk out, right? You are letting go. If you need to get out of a situation or you've been needing to get out of a situation, you may be doing that. But definitely this is something where you've got to be very honest about what you want. They've got to be very honest about what they want. It's very, very important this week. So let's get into a clarifier. Why is the Seven of Swords here for our Libras? Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Make sure you're being honest with yourself. Absolutely. Yes, because something is being resurrected. I feel like this is something from the past. Either somebody hurt you in some way, wasn't honest with you in some way, maybe you didn't tell them what you really needed or wanted, and so this issue or this situation is coming back up for healing and review with that Harvest card. That's that Judgment card. So this is really about revival, resurrection, and healing of a situation. I do think that it really gets a lot better after that, Libra, because the next card out is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wishes coming true, you know, putting your dreams into reality. It's a magical time of good fortune. So I do feel like there's something that gets powerfully cleared out for you. You're working on some really big stuff to do with your heart, your relationships, your emotional center. And once that happens, it's like it really starts to kickstart those dreams and those wishes. Yeah, look at the Six of Pentacles. This is a power card for Libra. It really is, because this is nice reciprocal energy, equal give and take, balance being restored. And a lot of that, you know, that may be what you say to this person or in this situation, Libra. You may say, I would really love to be with you, but things have got to be in equal balance. I can't be the only one doing all the work in this relationship. Right? I can't be the only one doing it. And look what comes out after this is the 10 of Cups. So it's really going straight from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate wish fulfillment. That's the true goal. And so to me, it brings about peace in the home, peace in the family, organizational groups, you know, just feeling that happiness, having this loving relationship, or at least setting your intentions towards a better relationship than you've had. This is very nice. It's a really beautiful change and reversal of fortune. Like I said, Libra, I have been feeling in your readings lately that you are turning a lot of corners here in your life and your love life, both. Yeah, and it's the end of this, right? It's really changing that 9 of Swords into the 10 of Cups, because you've been really upset about this. You have been really hurting. You've been really going through the sleepless nights, the dark night of the soul, that dark journey. You know, hoping, wishing, praying for the light at the end of the tunnel to come out. And I feel like it is. I feel like this is, you know, there's just, you know how that is in life where it's like you can just go on and on and on for like what seems like forever. And you feel like nothing's ever going to change. Like you feel like, is it just going to stay this way forever? And sometimes, you know, due to astrological transits, due to just life, things take a long time to change, or they, you know, but then it's like, it can just be that one pivotal day, like one pivotal moment that changes the entire thing. It's very powerful. On the bottom, we do have the 7 of Wands. So again, I do feel like there is this nice, strong energy, a little bit assertive from you, where you're saying, you know, I'm going to stand up for what I really want. I'm not going to be pushed around. I'm not going to be a doormat for everybody, even though I'm accommodating and caring, because you are a Libra. You do like to make people happy, but you've got to make you happy too. On the bottom of the second deck, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a powerful, passionate new beginning coming directly from the divine. And again, it is that fiery energy. So Libra, don't be afraid to be a little bit of a firecracker. Ask and demand for what you want. Don't be afraid to go for it. But you are doing some definite emotional work this week. But I think it's going to come out highly in your favor. I really do. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. And health is important. Yeah, because you are working hard, both in your emotions and probably in your job as well. So this is a time to start an exercise program, improve your diet and routines. Many new friendships as well are on the horizon. So yeah, this is a good time to really take your health into account. Yeah, it's very important. Very, very important, Libra. Because I feel like you're working hard. You're working your emotions hard. You're working your physical body hard. Don't be afraid to take some breaks. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got next. We've got our Scorpios up. All right, Scorpio. I hope you are well out there. Everyone, my Scorpios out in the channel and in the chat, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. We are heading into some strong Taurus energy this week, and so Scorpio, that really does start to activate your universal relationship house, because Taurus is your equal opposite sign, so it really does bring a lot of energy through for you. So let's get into your love messages for this week ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for this week ahead for our beautiful Scorpios. What information or guidance do they need for their highest good in their love life? Please show us, Scorpio. Oh, yeah, Scorpio, like I said, you know, this is an improvement. We have the card of good times. So this is celebrations, a little bit more easy energy, not quite so harsh, not quite so difficult this week. You know, it's time to have fun. You know, if you're already In a relationship, Scorpio, this is definitely a time where you want to enjoy your time with this person rather than having, you know, really big difficulties or issues coming up. It's like, let's just kick back, let's relax, let's do something fun. And I also would recommend, you know, give yourself some time off to do those things, because if you're a single Scorpio, that's really how you will meet more people. That's how you will connect with others, is when you are in a more relaxed, happier kind of mindset and energy. So let's get into your tarot reading. Let's look at your first 3 cards in the Angel Tarot. Wow, there's a lot of movement here. So Scorpio, I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, there's been a little feeling of being stuck or stagnant. There's that 8 of Swords. So I do feel that this is a week of personal liberation. It's important to set yourself free from some old illusion of entrapment, gaining in self-confidence. Don't let yourself feel helpless. Don't be afraid to take action. This is where you really got to take that blindfold off of your face, see things for what they are, get out of that old stuck mentality. This can be those self-defeating things that we tell ourselves again and again that keep us stuck, and it really is about freeing yourself. Nobody else can do that for you this week, Scorpio. You've got to take that initiative there. Ooh, and the 3 of Pentacles. This could be about changing something in the way that you manifest things, because the 3 of Pentacles is organized work. It's really, you know, it's a beautiful card, because to me, it really brings through this energy of working with others to manifest something that's good for the whole. And it can get into your work life. So you might be affected by this week, Scorpio. You might be making some decisions, or you might feel very stuck at work. Like you just feel like, how am I ever going to get out of this situation? How am I ever going to change it up? But you truly can. And you might need to delegate work to others. You might need to ask for help from your community, you know, but don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to be empowered. In the center, we have the 4 of Wands. So there definitely is this energy of a soulmate, life partner, twin flame at the heart of things. You were very much thinking about having a happy home. Time to celebrate, right? Time to send gratitude to the divine for any prosperity in your life. And it's greater peace and contentment in your love life. Like I said, we had that card of good times. So we really do want you to focus on feeling happier, letting your hair down, let it, you know, putting your feet up and relaxing a little bit more around your love and family life. Yeah, look at this. Woo, Scorpio. We got the 4 of Wands on top of the 4 of Wands, guys. Very powerful. So Scorpio, if you feel that you have a twin flame in your life, that's very strong this week. That relationship is heating up in a big way. This could really be going forward in a relationship, soulmate, twin flame, life partner, building a home, thinking about building a home with them, really having that stability and that happiness. That's a beautiful cards of celebration. And whenever we get one, you know, on top of the other, like the same card, that always is just a super, super strong message. So Scorpio, that's a good one for you. Outcome card is the Knight of Wands. So this is a time to take action. I feel like you're coming from a place where you're getting unstuck from some things, especially when it comes to work and group projects. And by the end of the week, we've got that Sagittarius energy coming in, which is like bold, confident, making the moves you need to take. You might even be, you know, taking a class or going back to school, or, you know, saying, you know what, I want to do this instead, but I got to study. And that's a very studious energy. It's like, I got to go that way. The Knight of Wands is also passionate relationships. It's a passionate relationship. And you know, sometimes it is that player energy. Knight of Wands can be that bold, seductive personality that comes in but then moves out real fast too. But because you've got that double 4 of Wands here, I don't think that's the case. I just don't. Let's get a clarifier though. Let's clarify, please, this Knight of Wands for Scorpio. Yeah, 6 of Athames. I love it. 6 of Swords is one of the best cards of the tarot. It's one of my favorites because this is moving away from difficult times, troubling situations, going away from drama, chaos, conflict, and going towards the peaceful waters very quickly. This is a nice reversal kind of week for you, Scorpio, where I really feel like you have the power. You have the power to choose to be in a happier energy. You have the power to choose whether or not you're going to give into stress and feeling stuck and feeling like this big lack of self-esteem or confidence, and instead saying, heck yes, I can do that. Of course I can get this going. Coming up out of this awakening, coming out of that hanged man energy, Scorpio, where you've been kind of on the fence or, you know, pulled between two different things. I think you're going to commit. You're going to go forward. This is fast moving energy. Fast moving energy with that Eight of Wands, Knight of Wands. You're not going to sit around and just let this slide. You might be involved with a Sagittarius. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries energy here too. Lot of that on here. A lot of fire on here, especially with those all those wands. Yeah. Let's get an affirmation here for Scorpio. Love life. Oh yes. Love life is very strong this week. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart as difficult situations will be resolved by good decisions and communication this week, right? So that's what I feel. I do feel like you start out in this kind of stressed out situation or energy, but things get resolved and like in a really good way, and they start moving forward pretty quickly, away from troubled times, away from conflict and chaos and issues. Yeah. Like, I literally feel like you or your partner or somebody is just going to say, do we have to argue, Scorpio? Can we just enjoy each other's company? Or you say that to them, and it's just like, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. All right. Let's see what we got for the fabulous, fiery Sagittarians in the house. Sagittarius, you had some energy in that Scorpio reading. So, you know, if you're involved with a Scorpio or you have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to go take a peek. You might want to go take a peek. Hey there, Shanta. Good to see you in the chat, sweetheart. So Sagittarius, let's take a peek at what we've got for your love forecast coming up for this week ahead. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors. Let's see what we have for our beautiful Sagittarians out there for their weekly love information and guidance. Please show us whatever they need to know for their highest good in their relationship life. And Sagittarius, these can be for anyone, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, or a long-distance relationship. Take them as they resonate to your situation. Courage, yes. Courage is an important card because, you know, Sagittarius, if you have felt discouraged in your relationship, or if you're single, you know, finding that right relationship, this is really saying take heart. Don't get discouraged. Don't get downcast. Make sure you stay in that place of strength. Stay in that place of courage. Do not give up. You might have to bolster yourself up a little bit this week, but it's important. And also, you know, Sagittarius, I would say you're not generally a sign that, you know, has to be encouraged a lot to speak your truth. But sometimes, you know, if we have something that's a little bit difficult to express or say, sometimes we do need a little courage to do that. Sometimes we do. So let's get into your tarot for this week, Sagittarius. Let's start out with 3 cards. Ooh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now, did I say that there's some similarities between the Sagittarius and Scorpio reading? Your first 2 cards out are the same placements that Scorpio just had. Just saying. So go check that reading. First card out, 8 of Swords. So Sagittarius, I do feel that you have got something that you have been feeling stuck about, maybe something that you've got to say or do, And you've really, this is why that encouragement card is coming up very, very strong. That's why that courage card, because it does take courage. This is a trap. This is a feeling that, and you're the only one that can liberate yourself from that. And that could be the trap of negative thinking, feeling disempowered, not feeling like you have enough confidence to do what needs to be done. So this is really about taking responsibility for yourself. Taking that blindfold off, stepping out of that quagmire, going to the next level, pushing that gate open, you know, not letting yourself feel helpless. So let's get a clarifier. Let's see why this Eight of Swords is here for Sag. Seven of Chalices. It could be partly because you have been feeling like there's been a lot of decisions. You may have been feeling kind of overwhelmed. You may have been feeling like, oh my gosh, there's so much on my table, and I've got to look inside all of these darn cups and do my research. I've got to figure out what's right for me. And so that may have been making you feel really stuck in your head and overthinking, overanalyzing. So Sagittarius, if you've already made this decision that you needed to make, I think that's very positive. You're going to move forward. If it's a decision you still need to make, go ahead and do it. Don't overthink it, because that's really what's been trapping you in this quagmire of just going round and round and round in your own head about something. In the center, we have the Four of Wands. This is that soulmate, twin flame, life partner card, the happy home, celebratory energy, very stable feeling within the home, right? Feeling those four corners, very nicely grounded. It's also your own energy, because it is a fire card. It is a fire energy. That's why it has so much, you know, feeling of like passion and vitality and excitement coming through. So it is a card that can bring a lot of peace and contentment into the love life, into the home life. So it's a very positive card, always in a love reading. Let's clarify this for Sagittarius, please. Ooh, very nice with the Cancer energy, with this Chariot, the battle wagon. Look at that, Sagittarius. And I always love to see horses. Even though this is a Cancer, you know, Zodiac card, I feel a little energy of Sag, because it's horsey. It's horsey energy. It's that moving forward. And so Sagittarius, you might be making a big decision that leads you to say, I'm going to go forward with this person that I feel so strongly connected to. Let's get a home. Let's move in together. Let's do this thing. Because to me, the Cancer energy, the Chariot, is about a victory. It's about a success. It's really about, you know, you having learned something big about your, you know, subconscious or your emotional needs in nature, and really going forward in a very victorious kind of way. The outcome card is so nice. King of Wands. King of Wands is our Aries energy. It's also a little bit of you, Saggy, because again, this is some fire energy. But to me, the King of Wands is going out and getting what he wants. He's going to go get what he wants. It's like you're not playing. This is motivational, inspiring, stepping into the spotlight, taking that leadership role, keeping your eyes on the prize, on the big picture. You know, communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive to criticism. Don't you let it get to you. If anybody says, oh, that'll never work, and be like, oh, watch me. Let's clarify this King of Wands, please. Yes, 10 of Swords. So leaving behind a lot of difficult times. This is the end of a very difficult, challenging cycle. And I really do feel it. I mean, you're going from the Eight of Swords starting out the week to the 10 of Swords. So I feel like this is a nice week ahead. You're really, I think, tying up some loose ends, and you're really coming to the end of a difficult cycle where maybe you were overanalyzing, overthinking, going through those long, dark nights of the soul, those sleepless nights, those fears, those worries. This is the end of a painful, difficult cycle coming through. Yeah. Very, very positive. Ooh, a nice power card on the bottom here for Sagittarius. I love this. That four of, not the four, I'm sorry. We had the four of Wands, but she got the Knight of Wands here. Definite moving forward in a fast, direct way. Moving forward to your better life, to a better, you know, outcome. It's passionate, it's confident. Trust your instincts, stay focused. this to me is, again, you know, in a love reading, it can be those passionate relationships. It really is. And look at this. King of Wands, y'all. Again. He's coming out twice. Go get what you want. Go get what you want, Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. Don't be afraid. Yes. Fiery, courageous. This is a lot of Sag, Leo, and Aries energy on this reading. Absolutely. I feel like you're knocking down the walls. You're knocking down the walls this week. You're really going to the next level. Going to the next level, getting what you want, putting an end to these really like frustrating times where you've overthought and overanalyzed quite a lot of things. It's like, you know what to do. Just reach deep into your heart, deep into your soul, Sagittarius. You know what to do. You do. Don't get all caught up in your head about it. Feel it. Feel it in your heart. Yes, look at that. Reflection. Do some reflection. Friendships in your life could come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. And that, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, some things may end and some things may begin. But I feel like, you know, if you're in a situation where you know, you have somebody that's very solid, this Four of Wands with this Chariot, like, don't sit around with that. You got the King of Wands on this twice. What you waiting for? Go get it. Go get it. You go get your love, Sagittarius. You get them. That's a nice reading. Step into your power. You know, I think that's a lot of times, like you know, the world kind of takes us apart. You know, it does. It messes with our pure energy. It does. And Sagittarius, you know, if you haven't been feeling as fiery and feisty as you should, you bring that back in. Bring that back in. Hey, Hair Raisin. It's a great read for Sag. Go and enjoy it. Oh, thank you, Mary. I got my fiery dark pink on. I got my dragon. This is a really glittery Chinese style Asian dragon that I'm wearing tonight with my tassel. So I'm feeling very dragony tonight. But Hair Raisin, that Sag reading was great. That was a very nice one. It was really, really good. It's like your own personal energy. All right, Capricorn. Hey, Ms. Mindful. Yay. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for being in the chat. I really appreciate you guys. Very, very cool. So Capricorn. Oh, Krista. Yes. Starting us off with a bang. Thank you for that super chat, sweetheart. But we're starting out with our Capricorns. Capricorn, I believe that just like for Virgo, stepping into the energy of Taurus is a very comforting and welcome energy for you because it is a fellow earth sign. It really starts to ground and heal you a lot. You know, the Aries season can be kind of fiery and rocky and all over the place because it's so much action. It's very fast. Capricorn tends to be a little bit more slow moving. But now that we're starting to, you know, Venus has already gone into Taurus. On Monday the 19th, the Sun and Mercury will go into Taurus. So we're really hitting into some of that nice earthy energy that's going to help stabilize and manifest things even on a bigger, deeper level. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you have for our beautiful Capricorns out there for their love and romance reading for this week. Show us whatever guidance and information they need for their highest good in their relationship life. And Capricorn, these messages are general, so they are for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, long distance relationship, whatever you are in. Take them as they resonate for your personal situation. Ooh, Capricorn, travel is on the agenda. Woohoo! Woo! So Capricorn, you may be traveling, you may be thinking about traveling. Someone might be thinking about traveling to you. This could be especially important if you are in a long distance relationship, because travel is certainly something that's involved. If you're a single Capricorn, you might be meeting somebody while you're traveling, or you might, come across somebody from another place that really catches your eye. So this is interesting. Let's see what we've got in the tarot for you coming up this week. Let's start out with 3, please, for Capricorn. Woo, popping. Hopping and popping. I can feel these cards. They are ready to go. 3, please, Spirit. I can't handle more than that. 3, please, for Capricorn. Ooh, Goaties, making some choices. You might be feeling overwhelmed. This could definitely be a feeling of emotional burnout or overwhelming energy. I think that with the Aries season, Capricorn, it doesn't really surprise me this is coming through. I'm a Capricorn, and I can say that this last week I've been feeling kind of overwhelmed with like work, with everything going on. I'm like, how am I going to get all this done? So Capricorn, I do feel like this week is going to bring kind of an end to that energy. You're not going to be feeling so overworked or overstressed or burdened, because the 10 of Wands is really about the end of a burdensome cycle. And let others help you, Capricorn. I know that you're not a sign that likes to let others help you, but you do need to balance that. If there's people that want to help you out with what you're doing or what you're working on, just let them. Just let them. So let's clarify this for Capricorn. Why is this 10 of Wands coming up here, Goaties? Yeah, ooh, look at that. There's a need to balance, Capricorn. There's a big need to balance here with the she. This is the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Both of these are a fire element. So Capricorn, this is really about coming back to your personal balance. Moderating, because I'll tell you, Capricorn, they're workaholics. We're always like, I joked this week with someone, it's like, I have to make myself not work. Like, I have to like say, you know what? It's time to sleep. Yeah. So Capricorn, that may be very much going on with you this week. And as a result, because this is a love and romance reading, it may be having an effect on your love life. Like, you're not getting to see your person as much. You're not getting to communicate as often as you might like or they might like, because you've been really at it. Like, you've really been weighed down with work or something heavy. Interesting side note, because we had that travel card as well, though, Capricorn, the Temperance card here is also the Sagittarius Major Arcana Tarot. So I do feel that this can as well involve travel. It could involve this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I really want to see them. They really want to see me. And it might be making you feel kind of heavy for those of you in that long distance situation. It could be really that. That's kind of more specific, but that could be a definite message there. In the center, we do have this 5 of Pentacles. Oh, Capricorn. Oh, Capricorn. So, in a love situation, this could be that feeling like you feel kind of cut off from, your loved one. They might feel kind of cut off from them, right? This is that feeling of being out in the cold. And I always say that if this is a soulmate situation, especially a twin flame situation, when one person feels cut off, the other person feels cut off as well. This can also be a card where there's fear of scarcity. And I think that a lot of the time, Capricorn, that is what drives you to work so hard, is there's a fear of not having enough. So it's really about changing your perspective this week. Don't come from a place of scarcity or worry or doubt. Yet again, we're getting the same message of reaching out to others for assistance, right? So if other people want to help you, let them help you. Don't do the goat thing where you're like, no, I'm tough, I'm self-sufficient, I can do it all by myself. Don't do that. Just let them help you if they come in with it. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you say, oh my gosh, I've got so many things going on, I've got the right friend I could call to help me with this, just go ahead and do it, Capricorn. just go ahead and do it. So let's clarify this Five of Pentacles. Many times this Five of Pentacles just needs a decision. It just needs a change of perspective where you say, you know what, instead of sitting out here in the cold, look, the lights are on inside of the sanctuary. I'm going to make the choice to just get up. You know, if one door was closed, the other one will be open. So I'm going to go in there and get warm. I'm going to feel better. I'm going to do better. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. Yes, and I look at this. Look at this, Capricorn. You do need a bit of a break. You need that Kit Kat bar. You need to give yourself a break. With the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is actually one of my favorite cards of the tarot because it's such a clear directive that you need a freaking rest. You need as much sleep and relaxation as you can get. You really do. You need to step off of this worry train. Yeah. It's get off of that worry train. Don't get stuck in that feeling of like, I gotta work myself to death or I won't have enough. Capricorn, take your rest. Get your breaks, because it's really fitting. It's tying right into your relationship life. You know, how good you feel and how like stress-free you feel, how relaxed and healthy and restored you feel. It's having a direct, you know, consequence for good or for bad on this. Yeah, I love this too, because he's just like, yo. He's like, I can't even be bothered right now. I know. That's a good one. I like the duck. The duck's like, dude, I'm gonna go through your bag and get your snacks while you're sleeping. Outcome card, Capricorn, is Two of Swords. So there are decisions that need to be made. Yes, there are. There are choices. You may have been procrastinating or kind of putting some things off that need to be changed or need to be, you know, decided on. You may be undecided on some things that need to be worked through. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Get your rest. It's a time to change perspective, and I really do feel, Capricorn, you have a choice. You have a choice to view things more pessimistically or more optimistically this week. I know Capricorn tends to be more of a pessimist than an optimist, and I say this from a lifetime of experience. So we really do many times when you're a Capricorn, you have to make the decision to go to that higher vibration. And take good care of yourself this week, Capricorn. Take good care of yourself. That's a big thing. Moderation is key. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. Strong Libra energy. Wow. Two of Swords and the Justice card, which is the, you know, major arcana Libra card, the standing stone in this deck. So very much about balance, moderation, temperance, all coming in here, Capricorn. You've got to give equal give and take. Equal give and take is very important. Don't overanalyze. Don't procrastinate. Don't overthink the decisions that you may need to make this week. This is also something to do with love, because Libra is a love energy. It's a partnership sign. So you may be making some decisions this week as well about who to partner with, how to partner with them, how to make sure that both of you get what you need so that you're both happy. Yeah. Healthy compromises. Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn. Got me working day and night. I'm telling you, Capricorn. But, you know, Seven of Pentacles is nice because it's one of those slow and steady wins the race. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, like you've got to get it all done, like now, don't put that on yourself. You don't have to get it, you know, all done now. You don't. So, Seven of Pentacles is really saying, take it easy, one day at a time. If you do a little bit of work each day, you will get to your goal, right? If you try to do it all very quickly and too fast, you'll burn yourself out. So moderation is key. Taking good, healthful rest is key. Listen to your body. Listen to your body on what you need from day to day. There we are on the bottom, have the moon. Yeah, we have the moon card on the bottom there. You know, with that Seven of Pentacles. So when it comes to your work and your effort that you're making in life, listen to this. This is Pisces energy in this moon card, and Pisces loves to sleep. They love to sleep. They love to dream. And you're going to get a lot of the answers you seek by relaxing your mind, relaxing your body. Very nice read, Capricorn. It wasn't as squishy, lovey-dovey, but I feel like this is really about you taking care of you and fine-tuning yourself so that you have greater balance in your relationship life, so that you have a better sense of where you're going next. And I love that travel card for you, Capricorn. That feels good. That feels like movement. Feels like things coming out of stagnation. Hey there, Jessie. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you are well. Yeah, Ethereal, we talked about that. The accidental 8-hour naps. So I'm feeling like, you know, when you start taking a nap and it's in the daytime, and then you wake up and it's dark and you're like, where am I? Like, what? How long did I sleep? What day is it? You don't even know anymore. That happens to me. Oh my gosh, it's the worst. It's like the weirdest worst. You're like, ah. I've gotten so much better over time about, you know, just taking naps and sleeping as long as I need to whenever I can. It makes a big difference to listen to myself. Thank you again, Krista. Aw. That's good energy. It's good advice for Capricorn. I feel like especially if you're a goat that's been kind of burning the candle at both ends, which we are very, very prone to doing. And when you put that pressure of the Aries season we've been in on top of it, it can really be like, it kicks us. Like, you know, that square energy can really light that fire under your tail where you're like, I gotta go, I gotta do all this stuff, I gotta do. And it's, you know, Capricorns really need a break. We do. We need a freaking rest, you know. And I think that we're going to get it with the Taurus energy coming in. It's like, whew, yeah, feels so much better. It will feel so much better. Let's tap these cards and energize them up. I hope you're doing good out there, Shanta. I saw you. Yep. I know you're a hard worker too. All my Cancer folks are such hard workers. I saw Bear Pentacle in here earlier too. And he's one of our hardworking Cancers. Him and Colin and Shanta. My goodness, you Cancers. You're always working. You're out working the Capricorns these days. And that's saying something. That is saying something. But you know, Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries are our cardinal signs. And cardinal signs are the ones that are, yeah, they tend to take on a lot. They're a leadership sign. They're very ambitious. And, you know, they need the most, you know, timeouts. It's like, time out, cardinal people. You got to rest in between all this action. But they're very motivated. They're very motivated. All right. So Aquarius, I hope you are doing great out there this evening. I hope my Aquarian folks are doing well. We are shifting energy this week from the energy of Aries into the energy of Taurus. So Aquarius, I feel like in a lot of ways, you're going to be experiencing what Capricorn just experienced with Aries season, because Taurus is a square to your sign, and it can really light a fire of activity and motion under you. It can sometimes feel like challenge and pressure, and sometimes even conflict. But it's also a very inspiring and very encouraging energy that really gets you moving. It gets those sparks flying. So Aquarius, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got for our Aquarius folks out there. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us what you have for this week in love and romance for our Aquarius folks. Whatever information or guidance they need for their highest good in their relationship life. And Aquarius, this is for you whether you are single, coupled, in separation, or a long-distance relationship. Take them as they resonate to your situation. Ooh, Aquarius, destiny is calling. Very, very nice. That's a beautiful card in a love relationship. So you may be in a love relationship right now, Aquarius, that you feel is very destined, it's meant to be, or you meet somebody, for my single Aquarians, you know, that just feels like this is my destiny, this is where I was leading to, this is why all those other relationships never worked out or took root. It was because this was the one that was supposed to be for me. And I would also say for my single Aquarians, you know, if you're led to go to a certain place, go to a gathering or party or, you know, some kind of thing, and you just don't even know why you're feeling that nudge, just go. Don't question it. Don't question the things that are coming in. They're meant to be this week. You know, it really kind of helps you to lay to rest any worries, fears, anxieties that you might have about your current relationship situation, because it really helps you to know, like, I'm on the right path. Destiny is unfolding and I can't second guess the divine. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we have, Aquarius. We're going to start out with 3 for you. Wow. Ooh, nice card. So we're starting out with this Temperance energy, the Balance card in the Angel Tarot. So, you know, this is Sagittarius energy. This is, you know, long-term plans, long-term goals. This is travel, movement, balance, moderation. So, funny enough, Capricorn also had the Temperance card in the same position in their reading. You know, so you might want to look at theirs as well if you're with a Capricorn or have Capricorn in your chart, but blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful, compromise. It's patience, balance, commitment. It's a beautiful card. And it might, you know, for some of you, like I said, you know, when it comes to love, if you're in a long distance relationship, it could very well be getting very empowered now, and it's really reminding you that, you know, even though you're far apart, things are very strong, because Sagittarius is a sign of long distance travel. It is. So let's see what we have got clarifying this for Aquarius. Ooh, and we have our Emperor. Beautiful, the horned god. So to me, this is Aries energy. It is about taking action, movement, stepping into a leadership position, Aquarius. You're really being called to step into that divine masculine energy this week and really go in the direction of your dreams. Don't procrastinate too much. Get those plans moving, get those things going. It's really nice. So right in the center, we're doubling up that Emperor energy. We've got that card in this reading twice. So very strong action-oriented energy coming in. Aquarius, don't be afraid to take the lead, especially if your destiny, like that destiny card, is motivating you and moving you into this energy. It's like, this is a maturing energy. Even though it's an Aries energy and Aries is a young sign, the energy of the Emperor is a wise energy. It's a maturing factor here. It's like you're stepping into your own power. You're stepping into that leadership position, you know, taking charge of the situation, accepting leadership roles. So, you know, when it comes to your love life, Aquarius, whether you align as more feminine or masculine, you're really stepping into a divine masculine energy this week, which is to say, you know, I love you, I want you, let's go, let's do this, let's plan this. I'm going to, you know, put some things into action and movement. I'm not going to, you know, wait around. I'm not going to hesitate or procrastinate. This is about forward affirmative action. Ooh, yes, and it's nice. It has a lot of stability under it, Aquarius. So whatever you're working on in your love life, whatever you're stepping up, you know, to accept this week, like it has this really nice goal for the future. Like it has stability under it. It's not just a fly by night or it's here today, gone tomorrow. With this 8 of Pentacles, this is determined, consistent work over time that leads to a really positive future. Yeah. Don't get bored. That's the other thing. If it seems like it's taking a long time to get things put into motion, don't give up. Like stay committed to that, because the outcome is really worth it. Next card coming out is the 3. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. So this is a balance card. Funny enough, you start with balance and we're ending with balance too. This is really having the balance between, you know, love and career, relationship and work, the head and the heart. Sometimes you might be working too hard or multiple jobs. Capricorn's reading also had a little of that message in it. So it is a need to bring back balance and a little more fun in your life. You might be juggling multiple things, balancing your budget. That's definitely part of this. But to me, the Two of Pentacles is really about bringing greater joy into the journey as well. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles for Aquarius, please. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, Aquarius, that's good energy for you. So no matter what your situation, single, coupled, separated, etc., you've got that Nine of Pentacles on top. So I really feel like you're balancing your life and your work life into a place where you feel more, you know, self-sufficient. You feel more stable within yourself. This is that, you know, self-confidence returning, feeling the outcome of your good works, because like we said here, Eight of Pentacles is getting that work done very consistently, and Nine of Pentacles is really getting to enjoy it. This is nice. This is a really nice way that this reading is progressing. So very strong energies here. Stepping up your personal energy, stepping into the leadership role, a more, you know, divine masculine kind of energy where you're really taking charge and action towards things in your love life. And you're also really building yourself up. We have lots of fire energy and lots of earth energy. So it's very motivated to create and manifest something tangible. Oh yeah, more earth. On the bottom, we got the Page of Pentacles. So this is definitely, that coupled up with that Two of Pentacles is definitely the little adventurer of the tarot. This is really talking about, I'm ready to invest in something or someone. If this is about, for, you know, if this is a love reading. And so to me, this is, I want to make an investment into this relationship, into this marriage, into, you know, even just dating someone. If you're a single person, you know, this is like, I'm ready to start something new and going towards it. On the bottom here, Capricorn energy, there's that Devil card, that nature card. So I would say a lot of my Aquarians might be sharing some situations with a Capricorn, or vice versa. So, you know, if you're a Cap watching for Aquarius or vice versa, you may be playing into each other's energy here. But this is also, again, not working too hard, Aquarius, making sure to balance both those sides of yourself, because that is some very earthy energy. That's some very motivated, very ambitious energy. It does also, you know, that Devil card is about freeing yourself from any limitations or anything that kept you held back in the past. So it's a very, very nice reading for you this week indeed. Let's get into your affirmations. Care is required. Yes, Aquarius, care is required. Guard yourself against any difficult situations. Be careful of making bad mistakes at this time or foolish decisions. Yeah, so just be on, you know, just be careful. Just be careful as you step through, you know, from day to day, Aquarius. You know, stay true to yourself. Don't worry about, you know, negative people or nasty things that maybe people say. And if you feel like you're dealing with anybody that's deceptive or isn't really above board, also guard against that as well. So thank you, Ms. Mindful. I appreciate that blessing. And I saw Francisco, and there was someone else that donated as well that I might have missed. Because when they do the smaller donations, they pop up real quick and then they go. But thank you for everyone who's donated tonight. I really appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So thanks for everyone who has joined the chat this evening. We are on our last reading for the night. We are about to do Pisces. Hey, Shanta. Yeah, oh, it counts. Definitely with Aquarius North Node, it definitely counts. But especially because you're a Cancer, and that's a lunar node. Oh, Hair Raisin. Thank you, Hair Raisin. Appreciate that. Aw, y'all are so kind. I really do. You guys are the best. I always tell people we don't have like a massively huge channel, but we have really good people. It's quality over quantity in here. Baby Shark, that's right. I did a reading for Ethereal last night. She's a Pisces, and I sang that. I was like, Baby Shark, do 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 do. Silver Star is on it tonight. Oh my goodness. So yes, Pisces, I hope you are doing awesome. Pisces, this is a great energy that we're stepping into as we move from the energy of Aries into the energy of Taurus. I'm very, very happy about that. So let's get into it. Let's get into it, Pisces. Let's see what we have got for you. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians and ancestors, please show us what you have for Pisces for this week and their love and romance messages, whatever information that they need to know for their highest good in their relationship life. Please show us Pisces. And Pisces, this can be for anyone. This is a general reading, so it's for anyone, whether you're single, coupled, in separation, long distance situation. So take these as they resonate to you. Ooh, make a wish, fishies. Make a wish, my fishy folks out there. Yes, absolutely. This is actually a great evening for putting out your wishes and intentions in love. It's a waxing moon, and we're in that Taurus and Venus, and it's also a Friday, which is a Venus ruled day. So this is a great evening for putting out those wishes, intentions. Time to manifest, time to make a wish this week, Pisces. What a great card to start you out. So let's get into your tarot messages. I'm going to start with 3 for you. Nice. Okay. Very, very powerful. All right. So you're starting out with the Renewal card. This is the same as the Judgment card in the traditional tarot deck. And so to me, this is the higher vibration of the Death card. It is a Pluto rulership. So there is a Scorpio energy about this card. But to me, whereas the Death card is the transformation, the actual death, right? That transition. Out with the old and with the new, the renewal, the judgment is about life returning. It's the resurrection, the rebirth, phoenix rising from the ashes. Sometimes it could be a love situation coming up to be reviewed or looked at. Yeah. And so, you know, this could require, you know, clarity, more compassion from both of you, forgiveness, etc. You know, for some of you, if this is a reconciliation or returning love interest, it could be somebody saying, please give me another chance, Pisces, or you be saying that to them. So let's clarify this renewal card, please. And it's the King of Swords. Ooh, so there's some Aquarian energy right now. So making some good decisions around this. It's like this is a deep emotional decision in a lot of ways, but it is also coming from that place of clear, logical wisdom. So, you know, making a good plan for this renewal and rebirthing energy that's coming in, because there's something being brought back to the surface, something being restored. In the center, we have the King of Pentacles. This is a nice, strong Taurus energy, and we are stepping into Taurus season. So I feel this is in a very good alignment with you. This is making good decisions with your money and your resources. Straight up, Pisces, you know, you might be saying, well, what should I invest in? How far should I go with this? This is kind of like putting your money where your mouth is. It's like, well, do you really want this? You might have to invest in it a little bit, but it's making good decisions with your resources. It's a time of success, financial security, and prosperity. So work may also be a lot more, you know, positive and fulfilling for you right now. You could be in a relationship with a Taurus as well, you know, somebody that has that earthy kind of energy around them. But I also think Taurus season in general is just really going to be a blessing to Pisces. I do. So let's clarify this for you guys. Yes, it does require coming down out of that little hanged man position. And Pisces, I will say, this is one of your power cards in the tarot. This is the Oak King in the Green Witch Tarot, but this is our hanged man. And this is ruled by Neptune, your ruling planet. So, you know, that hanged man card is actually one of your power cards. And it really is about letting go of things that don't work for you anymore. So when I see this on top of this King of Pentacles, what that really says to me is you might be really shifting or changing in your value structure. The things that you were holding on to in the past, or the things that used to matter to you so much, not mattering so much to you anymore. This could be a real simplification of your life, seeing things from someone else's perspective. The hanged man is the, you know, Odin hanging from the world tree. That's where that symbology comes from. And it's all about going through a bit of a challenge or a trial by fire to get to those points of spiritual enlightenment and growth. And so it really does require us many times to turn loose of something that really wasn't for our best anyway. So you may, this week, you might be shaking out some old junk. You might be shaking out some old crap in your relationship or love life here, Pisces. Going into the last card here, your other power card from the major arcana comes up is the moon. This is the Pisces rulership. Notice even in the artwork, we have the little Pisces symbols on those pillars there. It's also a little Cancerian energy because Cancer is ruled by the moon, but this is the Pisces power card. And so to me, when I see that along with that Hangman, which is your Neptune card, I feel like you're really stepping into a lot of your personal power this week. And the power of Pisces many times seems a little bit more soft or sweet or gentle, because Pisces is all of those things. But let's not forget, Pisces, you are also the oldest water sign. And what has more force, power, weight, and gravity than water? Water is huge. Oh my goodness. So to me, this is about navigating yourself through those big changes of life, through those big ups and downs. When it comes to your relationship life, I feel like your power of sensitivity is really strong this week. Listen to your intuition, let go of worries, use your intuition perception to look through the dark to the heart of the matter, to the truth of the matter. Letting go of fears, letting go of worries about the future. That's a big one I feel that's happening for you as well this week, Pisces, when it comes to love. It's like, let go of the worries, let go of the, you know, how, what, when, where, why is this going to work out? How's it going to, you know, trust. This is a real trust card situation. This is a trusting kind of week. So let's clarify, what is the moon here for Pisces? What is their power coming through as this week, please? Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is powerful. It talks about letting go of your fears, your worries. So Pisces, when it comes to love or how it's going to work out, you need to really free yourself from any self-limiting beliefs, thoughts, or ideas. This is the Eight of Athames, the Eight of Swords. So let go of those fears and worries, Pisces. It's time to stop overanalyzing, overthinking. Don't criticize yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It's time for your self-esteem and your confidence to be restored as well. That's very much what I see here with that moon card, because that's like your power card in the tarot. And the Eight of Athames is that lack of self-confidence or that lack of belief in yourself that allows you to go to the next level. So if there's anything, like if you've been telling yourself any negative, you know, messages inside, those nasty self-fulfilling prophecies, like, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I don't have that, blah, blah, blah. Let that go. Let that go and step into your power. On the underside, we've got the Knight of Cups. So you're definitely thinking about moving towards someone, or someone's thinking about moving towards you, coming in and making that love offer to you, or you making a love offer to them. Ooh, and we've got the Two of Cups on the bottom too. So underlying all of this is a lot of heart healing. It's a heart healing soul connection, spirit, twin flame. To me, the Two of Cups is a very healing energy, no matter what kind of relationship it is. If you're a single Pisces, this can be meeting somebody that you just instantly connect with. If you're already in a situation, this is like healing a lot of the elements of the relationship. Any miscommunications, anything that might have gone wrong, you or them coming in saying, you know, let's talk about this. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's heal each other's hearts. This is a beautiful reading. I love it. I love it. And you're coming out as such a powerful force in your own reading here, Pisces. It's a great thing to see. So let's get into an affirmation for you. Yes, again, we've got reflection. Self-reflection is important this week, absolutely. You know, and reflecting on the state of where you are in your life. So certain friendships or partnerships in your life may come to an end, while others could blossom and become stronger. So yeah, let go of the ones that need to be let go of, embrace the ones that need the embracing and feel right to you. This is a great read. It's a beautiful one. Fishies, make your wish. Wishes for fishes. The fishes got the wishes this week. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Ethereal. Yes, the reflection is definitely about that. It's reflecting, you know, back and forth what we see in each other. Totally. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and look on the bottom, you had destiny. Destiny on the bottom there. Yeah. A lot of feeling of fate taking a hand this week. And our big challenge is just to get out of its way and let it do its work. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for everybody who has been here this evening. I hope you have enjoyed all the readings here. I hope you have gotten something out of it. I know I did. It was very, very fun, as always. If you want deeper messages for love and relationship, definitely check out the live stream that we did 2 days ago for Venus moving into Taurus. That's going to cover the period from now until May 10th, and there are a little bit more in-depth love readings that I did on there. And if you want even more, you can book a personal reading with me by text messaging or emailing me, and all those links and info are down in the description box. So yet again, thank you as always for being here. Thank you, Colin, for that blessing. Thanks for my wonderful moderators, Krista, Silverstar, Eric, Moonchild, everybody, Colin, that's been there to keep things moving smoothly. We did have a really, really funny troll earlier. That was quite entertaining. We did. I enjoy the trolls. You know why? Because when you get the trolls, that means that your video's showing up. It's being recommended. When the trolls are good luck. They're good luck. So have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend, everybody. I will be back on Sunday night. We are returning with Spirit Animal Sunday this Sunday evening, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do our weekly messages from the animal kingdom. We love doing the animal spirit readings, so we will be doing those Sunday evening. And I hope you have a fabulous night, everyone. Be well.